Remember how Season 2 ended? Alicent basically told Rhaenyra, "Hey, Aemond's leaving with vhagar. The city will be vulnerable. If you're going to strike, now's the time." That's not manipulation. That's guilt. She knows the Dance of the Dragons is spiraling out of control. She senses it's only going to get worse. And, spoiler alert, she's absolutely right. But when she returns, Aemond is sitting on the Iron Throne, and in his hand, Blackfire. Yes, Blackfire. Aegon the Conqueror's legendary Valyrian steel sword, the King's Blade. This is a big detail, because later in history, during the Blackfire rebellions, that sword becomes central to the conflict, and eventually disappears. Which is why in Game of Thrones, nobody has it anymore. Right now, though, Aemond has it. And that image alone tells you everything about how he sees himself. Not regent, not placeholder, king. The Battle of the Gullet. The bloodbath begins. We get quick flashes of Baela on Moondancer and Jace riding Vermax. That means one thing: the Battle of the Gullet is happening in Episode 1. And if you've read Fire and Blood, you already know. This battle becomes known as the bloodiest sea battle in Westerosi history. Corlys Valerian's fleet, multiple dragons in the sky, chaos everywhere. And judging by the trailer, things do not go well for Team Black. There's a shot of Corlys looking absolutely shattered. There's Rhaenyra crying. There's fire raining down over ships in the bay. Yeah, this season is not easing us in gently. You have absolute power. We see Rhaenyra planning with her Black Council. Jace looks skeptical. He doesn't trust Alicent's warning. But here's the twist. Alicent was actually telling the truth. Meanwhile, there's a battle map scene with dragon figurines being placed across the board. That's not just strategy. That's Tumbleton, the final massive battle of the season. If the show follows its usual pattern, Episode 7 will likely be the huge explosive battle episode, with Episode 8 dealing with the aftermath. And based on how many dragon markers are on that map, we're getting full-scale dragon warfare, not skirmishes, an extinction-level clash. Daemon's big brain move. We see Aemond and Vhagar burning people at Harrenhal, but here's the trick. Daemon isn't there. It's a decoy. While Aemond thinks he's hunting Daemon, Rhaenyra and Daemon are preparing to strike King's Landing. It's classic Daemon Targaryen. Aggressive, risky, brilliant. And when we see Daemon inside the throne room fighting guards, yeah, that's the takeover. Episode 2 or 3 prediction? The Blacks capture the Red Keep. Daeron and Tessarion finally appear. We finally get a proper look at Daeron's dragon Tessarion. And yes, Tessarion is female. Daeron has been missing from the story for 2 seasons, and now he's finally entering the battlefield with Hightower forces from Oldtown. Speaking of which, James Norton appears as Ormond Hightower, leading the Green Army. That means the Hightower military machine is fully activated. The Greens aren't playing defense anymore. They're marching to war. Criston Cole's comeuppance? We get shots of Criston looking battered, possibly leading into Butcher's Ball. If you know, you know. Let's just say his Kingmaker arc might be heading towards some karmic payback. And that overhead dragonfoot shot, it looks like Caraxes at first. But that foot is huge. That's probably Vhagar, meaning someone is about to have a very bad day. Sunfire Lives? There's a blink and you miss it shot of Aegon staring into the sky in shock. Why? Possibly because Sunfire survived. In the books, Sunfire plays a crucial role later in the dance. Season 2 made it sound like the dragon might be dead. If this trailer confirms survival, that's HBO staying book accurate, and that changes everything about how this war ends.
A new dawn is coming. A new line of unsullied kings.
The Unsullied Kings line. There's a line about a new dawn and unsullied kings. That's a direct jab at Alicent's children. It's about blood purity, about Targaryen lineage. Because Rhaenyra and Daemon's line is the one that continues through history, eventually leading to Daeron the Second Maekar, even Jon Snow and Daenerys generations later. The trailer is subtly reminding us, history already chose a side. why is this so massive? Let's be honest. This trailer screams budget. The Gullet alone probably cost a fortune. And with HBO's episode counts shrinking over the years, you can tell they saved the heavy CGI dragon warfare for Season 3. They waited, and now they're unleashing it. Release date and what's next. Season 3 premieres in June, right after A Night of the Seven Kingdoms wraps its finale, which means the Game of Thrones content train is not stopping. And yes, that upcoming tourney at Harrenhal stage play about the Mad King era, we are officially entering deep lore territory. Final thoughts. This trailer isn't just teasing battles, it's telling us something bigger. The Blacks start the season with the dragon advantage. More firepower, more momentum. But the Dance of the Dragons isn't about who starts strong, it's about who survives. And judging by the Battle of the Gullet alone, nobody is walking out of this clean. So what do you think? Is Rhaenyra making the right move striking early? Does Aemond lose control completely? And did you catch any Easter eggs I missed? Drop your thoughts below and brace yourselves, because Season 3, this isn't politics anymore. This is extinction.